consensus of any fan at the moment who hasn't reached that 40-point mark, whether it be 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, 6 points, until you actually get there. But I suppose for those teams at the bottom at the moment, in the bottom three, they're thinking, well, 40 points is the mark. Fuck me, that's a long, long way up.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Crystal Palace, like we say, right, let's put West Brom down, because they're going to have to go some to stay up. And they haven't looked like they're going some at any time this season. So they're
McDonald's they went to.
So, well, yeah, exactly, in a cab. So there's 2 places left. Stoke is second bottom. They haven't got a great run in, and they've been pretty poor. They haven't scored a lot of goals this season, so they're going to struggle. But what does that last night do for Crystal Palace? 2-0 up against United and bobbing along.
Do you know what? It's a weird one, isn't it? Because, listen, if they'd won, then the world looks a very different place.
Oh, of course.
You've just beaten Man United at home. You're flying.
You're bouncing, yeah.
They lost, so everyone will be thinking now, oh, was that the chance? 2-0 up, is that like... But Hodgson will be saying, you lost to one of the best teams in the country in the last minute of the game. Take positives from that.
Yeah.
You've got players coming back from injury. Sahar will be back in a couple of weeks. And a couple of players back last night. They'll be saying, take half from that. You scored 2 against one of the best teams in the country. You nearly won it, and that's his job now. But and almost like write it off. Like, well, that was a freebie anyway. Don't worry about it. That was a freebie. So you got beat, yeah, but that was a freebie last night.
But don't teams who get out of trouble have that big result, that big, like Swansea?
I suppose so.
Swansea were gone the other week, weren't they? Let's be honest. Carlos Carvajal coming. He's had 14 games or something he's won. They've only lost 2 in 14. They had about 14 points. They were terrible. Yeah. They were going down.
That's a bounce.
Unbelievable. He's turned it round. But he beat Liverpool and Arsenal in a week. 2 big wins in a week.
Mentally, that was huge.
That was massive for
them.
Obviously, now they're in the FA Cup.
But they actually look like a decent side now. They actually look like he's just gone plink plonk plonk. You're a good side. Like, he looks like
a proper Swansea manager.
Looks like he's organised.
The way he passed the ball.
Yeah, well, because we've always looked at them and gone, that Alfie Mawson, I'd take tomorrow. Yeah. He looks like big, strong,
left-footed centre
back. Said it before he went to Swansea. We should have signed him. He looks a strong leader, which is what we lack. So you've got that straight away. You've got that leadership, and then you've got a few goals in the side as well. The worry at the moment for a lot of teams is because there's so many teams bunched together, and then I think this weekend loads of the bottom teams play each other. So it's like like we've got to win.
Yeah.
Because you know that if, let's say we don't pick up 3 points, and every one of those games gets a winner, then you become part of that pack. And once you're part of that pack,
it's easy
then
to fall.
Mentally you fall down, and if you're part of that pack.
If you look, Brighton, they're ahead of us from goal difference with 34. You win that, you're putting them back underneath you. Bournemouth are there with 33. Then there's a gap to Swansea on 30. Swansea were gone, and now they're 13. And you've got West Ham and Huddersfield all on 30. Newcastle on 29. See, Newcastle haven't got a goal in them. So that's what the worry for me. But if I was a Newcastle fan, I'd be thinking, hang on, we got 29 points. We've probably got to win 4 games or 3 games in a thingy. We haven't got a goal in us. We've got to win nearly half of our games, or a third of our games without a goal in us. Palace, Southampton, who really haven't got a goal in them, they're there with 28 points.
But there's no one you're saying there, you go, they're absolutely terrible.
No, they're all... see West Brom come to Goodison and should have won.
Beat Liverpool the week after.
Beat Liverpool. So, they're bottom. They're gone.
Yeah.
When they come to Goodison, they should have beat us.
Yeah, they should have.
And you're watching going, I know we should be beating these. They just, they come to Everton, got a draw, went to Liverpool and beat them in a week.
Let me rephrase that. When I say there's no one who's really terrible,
apart from us,
everyone's of pretty much the same standard.
No, it's the standard, isn't it? I look at Leicester and you look at Leicester and go, they look dead good them on match of the day. But when they come to Goodison, it should have been 5-0 before they got the pen. So, and this is what I'm trying to say with Everton. It's dead easy to get the jitters, and we are not very good away from home. And Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville discussed about why they think Everton aren't very good at home. But at Goodison, we're confident and we're comfortable, and all our players seem to quite comfortable there, and we are capable of sweeping all of these sides. We've got Brighton, Newcastle and Southampton, 3 home games if you take Liverpool and City out the way. 3 home games that we should absolutely smash the 3 of them, really, with the quality. None of them teams are arriving with players at anywhere near our standard of play. They might have the odd one, but as a team and a collection of players, they're not. And then our 4 away games are Stoke, Swansea, West Ham and Huddersfield.
It's embarrassing.
So you'd be looking at them going, we really should 2 wins and 2 draws out of them, 8 points. So we could be looking at we'd be ending on 54 points or something. But at the moment, we're sat here going, fucking squeaky bum, because we blew it. But who do you think? I know it's dead hard this and there's 9 games, but if you had to say 3 to go from them,
West Brom, Stoke, I don't think they've got the goals. They've tried to tighten it up, but
and they've got, let's be honest, they've got Paul Lambert.
And the other one,
Southampton.
I don't know. Something tells me they'll get out of it. Like they'll just.
They've got like Shane Long,
players,
Tadic and Gabbiadini.
They've got good players.
Palace, though, we look at them and you go,
could Newcastle be the one?
I'd have said Huddersfield, but I've seen Huddersfield's running and it's not bad. They've got a couple of bad games with the rest of the ones, and I think at home, with the way they play, well, exactly, so they can grind
3 points.
Also, Newcastle, it could be Newcastle on goals, just not having enough goals in their team. They've got Dwight Gale. Other than that, you don't know anybody who gets.
That was over them last week when they give up the 2 goals at Bournemouth. It was huge.
That was massive, wasn't it?
But then Dwight, Gale scored a couple of goals in that, so you're thinking, well,
and he went to. But they had that, and then he went to Anfield and got beat. So all of it. I know they weren't expecting anything at Anfield, but the defeats come without win. It's how long you go between wins, isn't it? And the fixtures from the weekend: us and Brighton, Huddersfield, Swansea,
draw.
Newcastle, Southampton,
draw.
West Brom, Leicester. Want West Brom to win that?
I want Leicester to win that. Fuck them.
Draw. A draw. All
we ain't getting 7, so who gives a shit?
All draws.
Yeah, all draws.
West Ham, Burnley.
I fucking Burnley win. I don't give a fuck.
Chelsea, Palace.
Chelsea. Not even interested.
So
wouldn't surprise me. Palace went there and won, though, young. Wouldn't.
I think Chelsea have got to respond. Yeah. I do, after the thingy.
Come
and
on,
then
man.
Sunday, Arsenal, Watford. Well, Watford are a point ahead of us. Sorry, 2 points ahead of us. And Arsenal. So Arsenal there.
I'll be honest right now, right?
Tottenham.
I'll be honest.
So Spurs have got to win. And then Monday, Stoke, Man City. So
at this present moment, I want anyone below us to lose. I don't give a shit who they're playing.
But they can't all lose, so draws.
No, but if they're playing each other, then draw. Draws, yeah. But if anyone below us is playing anyone above us, I hope the team below lose. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, I just want us to be a Premier League team in May and June. Not just May, and June. When we get our new manager and start again. Yeah. Because this season, you know what? This season, as bad as it is for Everton, could actually be a season where you can go, you know what? We've in an absolutely berserk way. We can almost make progress from how bad it's been with the reboot, and players like you've bedded some in, you've weaned out others that
Machete
need to
2.0,
and that's what it needs.
That's what it needs. Machete 2.0.
But yeah, I mean you're right. I think it's a situation where anyone really at the moment still from 8th down could be relegated.